proud to say it.
No, it doesn't. Today's
definitely.
When she walks, her feet don't touch her. And as fairy tales come true, she looks like a princess. I've been for a few times, so I look like no one and nothing come up from. This is the song they play when I crashed into the wall. This is the girl I told that we could have it all. Maybe I would try to get addicted to my love. Oh, you were just another one. What are you in for? I got fire in my blood. Yo, Bobby, what you saying, mate? First one here.
On my TikTok page, if you want, it's
pinned at the top of the page if you want to join my page. It's a pretty good page and it's got lots of things on there. What we saying, boys? When she walks, her feet on her happy ending, and this fairy tales come true. Yo. I've been sung a few times around. What we saying, boys? Let me know who's in here. Friday, of course. Morning, everyone. Yeah, everyone, let me know who's in here. Obviously, EG hit our full TP yesterday, which is lovely. CRT playing out beautifully. Bearish on EU, yeah, I am personally, yeah. And DXY to fill this gap and then move up. I took an L on EG this morning. Where did I go wrong? What did you get in, Dylan? What we saying on TikTok? Everyone repost the live, share the live. 18 man in there. What's wrong for this account? We share this live about a bit. Yeah, everyone, let me know what we're looking at mainly. Just share this about. Listen to people. Yeah, everyone, let me know in the chat what we're looking at. Just sharing this about a sec. Yeah, boys, everyone, let me know who's in here. Let me know what we're looking at today. Gonna hopefully catch some lovely moves. DXY, for me, still the same bias, but we'll go through everything. I'm just sending some invites out. Boys, repost the live if you can. Repost the live if you can, else I'll stay online. EG, everyone's wanting to know about EG. Took out Asia high, 5 minute change character, then sell limit into discounted FEG. Yeah, so the main problem with EG was just the higher time frame. So it's important. You probably started trading our strategy like midway through the week, so bro, there's a huge gap in the DXY. Take a look at it. We'll go down to that level. Yeah, I'm looking at that as well, mate. I've got that marked. Got that marked out there. So yeah, I agree, mate. I'm looking for that to be filled. Oh, you buys or sells at the moment? I'm looking at sells for EUGU. I'm personally, DXY, I'm looking at buyers personally. EG, yeah, boys, let me know what pairs we're looking at. I'm seeing a lot of people saying EG and EU. Let me know so I know what to take a look at. UJ, we'll have a look at UJ as well. But yeah, EG, the main thing was the higher time frame, if you're asking why you lost that. So you need sort of a higher time frame basis for your trade. So this is why at the start of the week we had this big CRT candle, and if we look at what happened to the end of the last week, we took out the high and sort of confirmed that we are going to be bearish. We did go for another grab on Monday as well, which is fair. But after Monday, after we grab it like this, we take out the high, close back within. We know the 1, 2, 3 candles, or however many candles, are going to take us down to the low. So our bias was sells until we hit that low. And that was really the whole weekly bias. So once we get all the way down to that low, it's risky then getting in sells, right? Because our higher time frame objective's been met. EU is going to sweep Asia high and drop, I think. Let's have a look. I do agree we have to come down on this as well. It's got this 2-hour imbalance all the way up here. It's just mainly that 10 o'clock that 12 o'clock distribution. If you look at 12, there was a big sell-off. So again, here on the pound, there was a big sell-off. So you can come up a little bit higher, to be fair, to be filling these higher time frame levels. GU, don't get me wrong, GU's looks really nice for the buy, if I'm being honest though. Up until that point. Mainly just because if we look, we have filled this imbalance here. Oh. We've filled this imbalance here. We'll get rid of this one. So we filled this imbalance. Also have CRT this candle, so we should really run into the high. So yeah, we are looking for price to rally up into that high. Let me actually keep that. Just make it a bit lighter. Yeah, we do want price to essentially, something like this, rally up into that high and then get that sell off down. So we could see some buys early on and then obviously continuing with those sells. But that does actually look nice for GU. None of it, EU's not really lining up for a buy. It's just really retracing. So mate, go away, bro. Fucking requesting me. Yeah, and EU, the same really. We want to obviously move up to then move down. So we'll see if there's any opportunities to buy up. But GU looks like there will actually maybe be opportunities. It's going to be a very much a reversal trade though, so you've got to be careful. You've got to be very careful. But we should reach that higher, to be fair. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get some likes in here. Let's get 2k likes on the board, boys. Yeah, so this is what I'm really looking at on GU overall today. You see the whole chart there. I'll zoom you out on TikTok just quickly. It's got the range low, range high, SMT with EU and DXY. Filled the fair value gap at least 50%. Started to reject, especially during the Asia session. So we're looking at price filling this 4-hour CRT and then giving us that power to then move down. So that's what I'm mainly looking at today, boys. EU was a lovely CRT on EG, but didn't take it because wasn't sure on the bias, was bearish but bullish CRT. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Lovely stuff. We live and we learn. That's it, Dylan, as long as you're improving. GJ, right, people look asking for GJ and EJ and UJ quite a bit, so I'll look at them in just a second. EU looks like it's setting up for shorts, but previous day high just above Asia high. Yeah, I mean, we've got that 2-hour imbalance, which I think's what needs to be filled really. You want buys up and then if I was to find a place for EU to actually get him, you look for this order block here. You see this order block after filling the imbalance. Yo, for some reason, someone sent some gifts or something. For some reason, I'm not on the FYP. 0 live feed viewers. Like, bro, why? Everyone viewing's a follower. Someone drop me a gift so I can see if it's just that. Sweet. Cheers for that, El Slappo. Literally got 0 joining from the FYP, which is bare weird. I know it's a Friday, but still. I'm a beginner. Can you recommend what videos I should start on watching and learn? Watch on my channel, bro. The video on my channel called How I Cook the London Session. Watch that video. I'm not a follower. I come from FYP. Oh, fair play. Fair play, Max. I don't know why it's saying that no one's joined from the FYP, but obviously you man are. Right, we'll look at GJ because bare people are asking how to learn trading. Get in the Discord, bro. Get in the Discord is the best place to learn. Absolute best place to learn. Looking at GJ. Alright, nice. GJ's been completed now, so really our bias on GJ has been absolutely bang on. So you man would know for a couple of weeks now, 2 weeks really. Saw this low get taken, so we wanted price to rally up into the high. We predicted this week that the way we'll do it is by re-tapping on this order block. So you can see we already tapped it once last week, but we did think this week the most likely thing is we re-tap it again and then get that rally up to that high. So I was really looking at buys from here up to there, and that is exactly what we got, which is really, really nice. In terms of where do we go next on GJ, we only really wanted to buy it in order to then sell, really. So if you look at the weekly, or really even the daily, to be fair, looks fine for it. You can see we've actually got bearish order flow. Make this a different colour. We've actually got bearish order flow. And what we're looking for is that bearish order flow to continue. Right, so we want price to come up into here and then get sales down. This is just internal and external. So all price ever does, fills internal liquidity and then goes to external. So internal being fair value gaps, external being highs and lows. So for example, price, you can see filled this imbalance here. Filled that imbalance there. And then went and took out external liquidity being an external low. Right. What did price then looking to do? We're looking to price to rally up into an internal again, being this order block. And then sell down to an external low yet again. So yeah, me personally, I'll be looking at buyers still. Still be looking to continue that initial bias of buyers. So I'd look at ways to potentially get into buyers right now. I mean, I'd probably look to go for this order block. So we've got a bit of a way to come down first. To be fair, you can use this imbalance as well. Yeah, I do want us to come down really first. So it's a risky one. It's against trend, but you could look for Asia liquidity shorts just down into this fair value gap. You easily could. If we look at actual price action, obviously we've swept that Asia high, so we should see a sell down to Asia low. So I'll mark that out. Obviously sweep of Asia high. So we should be targeting now down here. Now, as for where we're actually going to enter, because we've already got confirmation that we're bearish. I mean, we've had a change of character, pretty significant change of character. That leg is probably about 50 pips as well, which is crazy. Let's see how much this leg actually is. Yeah, this leg down is a whole 67 pips, which is a lot. So in terms of looking for actually getting into sells, you want to make sure you're getting in the OTS, optimal trading segment, which means if you want buys, you're looking at the discount. If you want sells, you're looking at the premium, right? We're obviously looking at sells, so we're looking at that premium section. So then we look for POIs within here. So it really does narrow it down a bit, which so it's a very good trick to use. Then go up in the time frames, make sure it's a decent higher time frame. And then, yeah, if you're using the 5 minute or something like that, there should literally be one POI and your mind's almost made up for you. So we have that fair value gap there. So then you'd be looking for something like that. Stop loss on the high, entry there, and your TP on the low. Now it's a lot higher, a target, so 86 pips you're aiming for, but your stop loss is also a lot bigger, so it sort of works yourself out. ITT concepts, yeah, some of these are ITT concepts, some of them are other traders. I'm a beginner, could you oh yeah, morning is, yeah, let me know Zero on YouTube, 32 man on the YouTube, there is normally more, but I know Friday, not a lot of people like turning up to these markets, so if you're here today, boys, whether it be on TikTok if you're watching me, or YouTube if you're watching me, big up for being here on Friday, man, because I tell you, just from the stats on the live alone, a lot of people don't. And in order to make it in trading, you have to succeed and get past those stages that the 99% don't. And there's a fair amount of people that aren't on today. So this is just another challenge that you boys are overcoming. But yeah, that's EU. Sorry, that was GJ. Coming down to this fair value now. This for a second. See price action a bit cleaner for what it is. What's EU, Sam? I'm looking at buys. Are you in any active positions? Not right now, bro. EU sells. I'm personally looking at EU and GU buys. So we're in these imbalances for EU and GU. I want to buy up to, for a start, GU complete this 2-hour CRT, but second of all, and this bit actually correlates to EU as well, fill this 2-hour imbalance, right, caused by the 12 o'clock candle. So you'll notice EU has this as well. As you can see, that imbalance caused by the 12 o'clock candle. If you look when it forms, 12 o'clock. So again, we're looking at buys up to there, same as GU, but only for our higher time frame to then come through with what we're looking for, which is sells. Which is sells down to this low here. You can see EU, we're looking for the exact same thing, and we do have a nice CRT candle on EU as well, which is even nicer confirmation. So yeah, we're looking for EU to then sell down to there. So really buys to then sell on EU and GU. Appreciate all the follows, boys, all the likes, all the shares. But yeah, that's essentially what we're looking for on EU and GU. Happy Friday, Ethan. In EU longs, a lot of people are in EU right now. Everyone's looking for EU. Let me do a poll on it. That high you marked out is SMT with EU. Look at that high. This one here from 415. Yeah, true. EU broke past that. Did the DXY? DXY also didn't break past it. So I'd assume the EU is wrong, and that we are actually weaker than it seems, but that still applies, because the thing is, I do get what you're saying, but I'm not overly bullish at all. I'm not bullish anyway. I don't think price is going to move through. I'm actually bearish. This is my target. If you actually want to look at price as in my whole, bear in mind I trade the London session, right? So we look at price a little bit differently to if you was trading the whole day. But really, my overall bias for the day and what I'm looking for is sells from this fair value gap down to this CRT low. So my target, or my level that I'm looking to be the catalyst, is the 2-hour imbalance, and then my target is the 4-hour CRT low. So you can see when you're trading the London session, remember you're catching the manipulation. So we're catching that move. This move here will probably happen during New York session, but we're looking to manipulate people. So we're looking to take people out, manipulate, and then obviously you get the big sells. But that's what we really are looking for. For me anyways, it would be a buy first and then sells down, excuse me. Currency we're currently waiting for EU and GU. EG I'm not really looking at too much. We have had a change of character though. This was the trade we caught on live yesterday, boys. If you was in the live, you'll remember me taking this. Obviously, I'll recap it quickly. We had the daily CRT, so we had the CRT higher taken. So we wanted us to trade down into the CRT low. That was our higher time frame. Second of all, on the higher, on the 4 hour, we had this range here, which was a high and a low. Within that high and low, we had an imbalance. So we basically internal, external again. So price again, all it does is it will fill internal liquidity, a fair value gap, and then take external liquidity a low. And then fill internal liquidity, a fair value gap, and then take external liquidity a low. So that's all the market does. So when we came on and we had a high, low, and a fair value gap, we was looking obviously continuing that move down. We wanted it to bounce off this fair value gap. So come into the fair value gap, look for a trade there, and then just follow it through down. And that's exactly what we did yesterday. And it provided a beautiful, beautiful 7-1, 5 pip stop loss, 35 pip target. If you was here in the live yesterday, then hopefully he's managed to capitalize on that, or at least learnt something about what we actually did. It's looking kind of bullish though. Now we've come up, we've completed this CRT for this 4 hour CRT now. It's obviously taken out the low, rallying up, filling that. So really, I want to see if there's anything else for us to really aim for. I don't think there's much. We could be looking at the next phase of sells right now. We could be looking at the next phase of sells. I'll be waiting to see if this EG gets inverted. So if we can close below this, then I think EG is looking nice for sells. I think it's completed what it wanted to complete. I don't know why this candle's so like unpinned to where it should fucking be. Right, that's why. Right, cool. Yeah, so we are looking decent to be for an EG. Right, what I'm going to do, boys, I'm going to make a poll quickly on EU. So from here, bear in mind, from here we're talking about, are we bearish? So are we going to be bearish or are we going to be bullish on EU? I'm going to do a poll. Smiley face for bullish. Sad face for bearish. Let me see what the chat's saying. Let's get a general consensus of what people are looking for. Can you show settings? Yeah, no worries, bro. So sad face for bullish. Sorry. Happy face for bullish. Sad face for bearish. See what people are saying. Let's see what everyone's saying. We're getting more bearish. Let's see what the YouTube chat says. I know we can't do polls on YouTube, but let me know, chat, are you bullish or bearish on EU right now? So it's literally neck and neck. 7-7, 8-8. Very neck and neck. YouTube saying bullish. Very close, boys. I'm not going to lie. It's literally neck and neck, which is what you want to see from these markets, because that means it's a competitive market. Bang on 9-9. Get some more votes in, boys. If you're in here, vote. I only got 20 votes. It's so clearly bullish. 10-9 on the bullish team. On TikTok, we got someone put a happy face. Someone put a really happy face. Wait, what? Poll closed due to local alerts. What? Alright, well, it was bullish one, but only just about. It was pretty much tied. And YouTube again the same. We had 2 happy faces, 2 sad faces. Well, okay, 3 sad faces now. So it is pretty much neck and neck. But essentially YouTube are more on the bearish side, and TikTok are more on the bullish side. So let's see how we do, boys. Let's see how we do. And if you're on the team, maybe think about watching the YouTube as well, so you can see the full screen and face cam. 130 people and 20 votes. Yeah, trust me, bro. People don't want to give their opinion in case they're wrong. I feel that. I had by this note. What? Right, we didn't get the close below just yet. We didn't get the close below. The thing that concerns me about this is we don't actually really have a target. Let me actually delete this just for the time being, because I can actually see what we're doing. And yeah, man, there's nothing really. If there was a fair value gap in here, then yeah, potentially. There's not really anything, man. Is there even any 5-minute imbalance, really? There's actually not. There's not really anything to aim for as a target. Let me go onto the higher time frame, see if there's anything. Again, not really. I mean, if anything, with sort of CRT this low, so we should be moving up. Yeah, I can't really see any downside targets for EG. Let me know if you in the chat are seeing any downside targets. Target the Asia low 5 minutes. Yeah, obviously the Asia low, but I mean, in terms of higher time frame, in terms of why price overall will be drawn to there. Of overall why, like what is below that? Because I know we do move to these highs and lows, but bear in mind we have rallied a fair bit. Like we've rallied 20 pips. We've already had a distribution, so the move of the London session's already really happened. It was a distribution to the upside, so this would have to be a pretty significant reversal. So which is why I'd want there to be actually something to aim for. Mind transition indicator. Yeah, it's our own one, bro, we made for our members. So if you want it, just get in the Discord and I can send it to you. Someone comment a link to the Discord if you can, boys. But there it is. It's the Richet Effects one. You can't just find it on the store, though. You've got to be sent it. So yeah, if you want that, get in the Discord. If you can't find the Discord, someone will comment a link. If not, then go to my Instagram, Richet FX. Go to my Instagram now. We've got 2 minutes left of this close. It is looking, well, I mean, it literally opened below, so. Cheers, EG. Cheers, EG. Getting that retracement already. EG full bullish. He grabbed previous and daily low, and with Friday power 3 weekly. Yeah, maybe. You got to bear in mind we didn't exactly grab the low though, because you got to think we did spend pretty much the whole week trading into it. So it's not exactly a grab at the prior week low if we spent. We spent 3 days and 91 pips getting there, so I wouldn't really overly say it's a grab. Looking like we're gonna move up off that. Yeah, I do think buys initially and then sells later on in the session. GJ tapped in. Nice. If you got in GJ, fair play. Let me know if anyone else is in GJ. Appreciate the gifts, boys. Yeah, let's quickly wait for the close of this. Looks like it's gonna close bullish though, and accept that bullish fair value gap. We're gonna sweep Asia highs, you reckon, on GU? That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Stu, it wants that Friday 50% first. Let's mark on the Friday 50. quickly. What are we talking here? I don't actually know what pair you're talking about, Stu. Breaker block plus FEG, 100% he's grabbing the go to previous day high. Bro, don't be saying 100% because no one actually knows that for a fact. Just by the way, boys, if anyone ever says 100% as Legrand Banan did, he's lying. No one's 100% ever in trading. If he was 100% in trading, he would sell everything he owns, and absolutely full port it to the highest leverage he can. 99%, fair play. Fair play. But yeah, got some pretty strong opinions in here, so we'll see. Morning, Lou. Only able to get a listen in today. No worries, mate. As long as you're here. As long as you're here getting the work done, learning. EG prior day is 1.8 pips. So you want that prior day 50%. I'm just going to draw it on. Alright, let's draw it on. I mean, I can't see anything being an overall draw, so I'm open to the idea of it being the Friday 50. I mean, potentially. Turn on the indicator. Mine's lagging, bro. Mine's been broke for time. It's been lagging and broke for time. But yeah, that definitely well could be the target. I mean, I'm not seeing any actual POIs here, so it probably is going to be just a premium and discount zone. Obviously, the daily tropen we're above. Yesterday's daily tropen as well we're above. So I'm really, yeah, it could be the Friday 50. It could be this line here that we're searching for, or it could just be moving to that CRT high. That's all is fucking hell. Could be what it's been. Bear in mind, whenever we take out a long-term low like this, we're going to get a move up regardless if we're bullish or not, 'cause it's just people being liquidated or people exiting their trades. A lot of people would have exited their longs here. Right, so there's going to be a natural reaction to the upside. When there's a reaction to the upside, we can't just move and then come back down. We have to actually do something. So when we move to the upside, we've either got to fill a fair value gap, order block, or take a high or low. You can see we actually took that CRT high. So for me, I think we could be ready pretty soon to be selling off. Obviously need to wait for that close, which we still haven't had. Yeah, right, everyone's saying, I'm new to trading, can you please explain? What do you want me to explain, bro? What strategy you use? Any tips for beginners? I mainly trade the Asia liquidity grab strategy, bro, so I can show you with this EG we had on live yesterday. And we're mainly looking for, this green box is the Asia session, so we're looking for a sweep of the Asia high, and after that price to trade into the Asia low. So again, sweep of the Asia high, then we're going to look for reversals here, and then obviously price trades down into that Asia low. For here we aim for a bit more, but that's just CRT for you. And then obviously the day before as well, you can see, took out the Asia low, rallied up to the Asia high. So that's what we're looking at mainly. Have a look at the prior day. You can see this day didn't go the full way, but we still took out the Asia low, rallied up a fair bit, not all the way to the high, but you might have been able to get some good buys in there. Day before again, you can see, took out the Asia high, and then rallied down into the Asia low. So that is the main thing we're looking at. We trade the London Open, and we're looking for that move. Day before again, took out the Asia low, rallied up into the Asia high. Right, so we see it very, very commonly for euro, pound, and US dollar pairs. And this one, obviously, we took out the Asia high. So again, we're looking for a sell really down to the Asia low is what I'm looking for. We should actually get the close here as well, so we should be sort of ready. Yeah, if you want to learn a bit more about that strategy, Erwin, then watch my video how I cooked the London session on my channel, or join the Discord or mentoring. How long do you think G will take to fill that daily FEG? Okay, we could get the close here below 5 min, however, still wary of that Friday 50. We did get the close. Yeah, that Friday 50 we're going to remember. We're going to remember sitting just above where we've already moved to. Where is the... Let me turn this on real quick. This indicator's bare good, bro, but it just doesn't actually work most of the time. This deviation one, this standard deviations. For some reason, it only uses proper old ones, which is just stupid. I don't get why I don't have standard deviations for the current day that we actually care about. I did tap into the first standard deviation as well. That's actually alright. You can see that line there. We did tap into that and begin to reject. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still bearish on GU. GU buys. We'll have a look at GU. Hey, thoughts on EU? Check EU almost hitting that order block. Nice. We'll have a look at EU. Make this a bit brighter just so you man can see it. Let's have a look at EU. Can you check EU? Yeah, no worries. You're going long if it is EU. EU going lower. EG, will you trade it? Loads of people trading EU right now. If you was to look for EU, I would be looking for this. You can aim for the Asia high, or you can aim for this 2 hour imbalance. For the sake of it, I would probably just aim for this Asia high. It's a lot more standard of a position, really. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 5k likes in here real quick, boys. Let's get 5k Lizzies. 5k likes in here real quick, boys. GU's obviously got the daily trope in here, so I'm wary of that. We'll mark on EU's detail as well. Right there. So we already got that initial move. DTO being, I mean, yeah, the DTO is sort of unmatched accuracy. I mean, it didn't actually come into it fully, but it's very, very close. Yeah, I mean, EG, if you did want to get an EG, your entry is going to look something like this. You're going to use that inversion as your main entry. Your entry either on 50% or the start of it, whatever suits you best. Stop loss on the high, so I'd really have 7 pips stop loss. It doesn't really change if you do that, so you might as well just make it a better entry for yourself. And then, yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. You can see that the euro's a lot weaker right now than the pound is. The pound's sort of hesitant to move down too quick. Whereas the euro, and obviously we can see that by EG as well, is moving down pretty quick. We just hope we've got enough power to do that move there. I had to buy on GU. Fair play, bro. Fair play. Why is my Discord lagging so much? Yeah, let me know if anyone's getting in this or not, boys. Let me know if anyone's getting in this or not. Let me know if anyone's getting in EU or not. And she walks her feet on the man. He gets underneath his feet. Just updating the Discord, boys, with what I'm seeing this morning. Again, if you want to get all these messages, make sure you're in the Discord, boys, so you get these updates that I'm sending. Let me have a look at the comments. Is it not a bank holiday for EU? Yeah, it's only Italy, bro. Only Italy bank holiday. $25% risk, crazy. 25% risk, you have got nothing to lose in life. I swear all I do is win. I've got nothing to lose in life. Oh. I think I'm lagging a bit on YouTube because I need to close this Discord window. Holy shit. Holy lag. Getting very close to it now. Stop loss will be taken before price starts moving in your direction. Cheers. Why are you trading the breaker structure but not the change of character? Because I'm not awake at like 6, 10. I'm not trading. I don't trade till 7. You don't think Asia low is achievable? I think we overall will, but I think we need to come up and fill something first. I think we need to come up, fill this this imbalance on the 2 hour, and then move down. So we're literally only buying to sell. Bear in mind, we're looking at buys up to here to then sell down to this low. Same with GU. Buys up to this height to then sell down to this low. Very simple. Buys to sells. So this is why it's a reversal trade. If you look at the market, right, and the market's going like this, what we're looking at essentially is overall, we're looking at this. Move, come. Overall, we're looking at this. But right now, in terms of the London session, we're looking at this. So a lot smaller of a move. Bear in mind, London's going to have a manipulation, New York's going to have a distribution, so bear that in mind. But that's pretty much what we're looking at on EU and GU right now. Bear in mind. So when you're thinking about what I'm looking for, bear that in mind, boys. I'll be back 2 secs, boys. Yeah, it's lagging. Now, I think it's sweet that I had to close bare stuff on my laptop. So you're saying if I'm 1% up, then I should close early. Wait, what do you mean, bro? Wait, what? What did I say? Wait, give me 2 seconds, bro. I need to get tissue. Fuck me. Okay, it's tapped in now. What's you doing? DXY is not really taking anything, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, the DXY's just got to take lower levels, in my opinion. It's just whether it'll be off here or not is the only thing. We've got to fill this gap, in my opinion, in order to then go a bit higher. Bro, are you trading on banking on? Bro, are you trading on Italian bank holiday? Yeah, bro. Well, I don't really trade Fridays that much, but I think you heard 2 + 2 and got 10 there, mate. He never said that. Yeah, I don't think I'm in this sell on EU to Asia low. Oh yeah. No, you're 1% up. Yeah, basically, I just don't. You're on a sell to Asia low. Leave it open if you want, mate. But me personally, I think we're gonna sweep highs and then we're gonna move down. I personally think, mainly because of the DXY as well. DXY is a tricky little bugger sometimes, but we just should really carry on order flow. I mean, we got this wick low, which, mate, is so close to this other wick. It should be swept. It's literally bang on equals. So should really sweep this as a fair bit of liquidity, and we've got the Asia low as liquidity. And obviously we've got that new week opening gap. So in terms of the downside objectives for me, I feel like we have got to come down first. Do you set and forget or sit and watch? I've sort of got to watch because I'm on live, but in an ideal world, set and forget all day, every day. Are you in any trades? Does the market set limits or entries? Oh yeah, limits. Yeah, I'm going to take that EU trade. Yes, lagging. Do you set and forget? You think EU will take Friday high? It will EU take Friday high. I don't know if it will come that high, to be honest. I don't know if it will come that high. Bear in mind, boys, I'm still seeing our CRT. So if you're looking at the overall move I'm seeing, right, the main basis of this entry, boys, is this CRT. So we've got the high and we've got the low at this very, very important and very big higher time frame candle, right? This 4-hour candle, which was caused by news as well, I believe. So took out the high, so we really should rally all the way down to the low, right? That's what we should do. So we are bearish on it. However, we don't just want to instantly sell off of anything. What we want is this on this 2-hour. Get rid of this. We want price to come up and fill this imbalance first, and then move down to this low, right? So it's basically just tracking exactly what we're looking for on the higher time frame and what's the most likely way we get there. It is Friday, so this is going to be a risky one, of course. Get rid of this high and this low. The only thing that I'm cautious of is the 4-hour, which we did already fill, but it's not really the 4-hour that's looking that appealing. It is mainly the 2-hour that actually has imbalance there. We need to see a rejection soon enough. As long as if DXY rejects literally to this low, then we should be good. That's all we really need in terms of movement. Man, really helping here. Yeah, come on, bros. Yeet. Look at 15-minute time frame. What's the best strategy? Asia liquidity, bro. That's what we trade. If you want to learn how I trade, boys, make sure you're getting in the Discord. How's that EG doing? Has that EG returned at all? No, that EG is just moving down heavily. Heavily. At this point, I'd probably change what I'll be looking to enter off of from that inversion to the actual fair value gap. So this actual fair value gap here. So yeah, so still a 2-to-1, which is fine. G moving down. It might be coming to that DTO. Bear in mind, EU's just an entry, and this one is any trade you take on Friday, boys, especially against a trend, is going to be a risky one. So only take this if you've got decent amounts of risk and you're happy with taking a risk. What I'd hate seeing is people that take a riskier trade and then they're in the comments like, oh no, I've lost. Well, what do you expect? You took a risky trade. Like, you need to open yourself up to potentially losing if you want to take a risky trade. Well, so we'll see how this one does, boys. Hopefully it comes into the body actually as well. Hopefully that's what we're aiming for now. Need to start moving down now. If we look at the 1 minute, do want price to start coming down, start breaking these lows. GU, want it to start breaking these highs. There was a mad sell-off candle 1 minute ago, ain't gonna lie. Similar sort of thing here, we sort of just need a break of these highs here. Lou, would you take the EU sell on a challenge if it does come and sweep the Asia high? Yeah, if it's thing is, on a challenge you want to be really careful trading Fridays, boys. Fridays is a risky day. So for example, for this trade here, I won't be placing this trade on a 200k funded, like with ACG, or like a 200k with FTMO, for example. I'll be putting this on a 50k on a prop firm that's expendable. Which is why you've sort of got to position yourself in a way to be able to do that, and it is kind of a long process in order to properly trade the way you want. But that is the reality of trading, boys. You have riskier positions, you have less risky positions. So you want to take this on an account that's a bit more expendable because it's on a Friday, it's against the trend. And obviously, if you're that worried about it, if you're that like, oh no, it's too risky, then just don't take the trade. For me, it looks like a good position, so I'll happily take it on a smaller account. But I'm not willing to risk 2,000 quid on this trade, for example. So I'm only going to risk something like 500. So it's sort of one of them. And when you get yourself into a position when you've been trading for years and you've got a funded account with this firm, that firm, this firm, you can take higher risk positions on different firms and smaller accounts. But yeah, let me see the comments. Wait, what did, please, what's your session indicator? My session indicator is this one, bro. Richesse one, by Richesse. So make sure you can't just find it by typing it up. It's in our Discord. So just join our Discord, the free chat, and just ask for the indicator and someone will send that over to you, bro. Because my mind is telling me trust me, Slap. It gets like that on a Friday though. On EU sells at 1.136. BU set. BE set to re-enter. What do you mean? Alright, you're on sells, I'm on buyers, so let's see. Took this trade risking 1%, whatever Lou says, he's right. Damn. Yeah, by the way, boys, obviously make sure you're remembering it is a Friday, so stops at break even is probably going to be a thing today, even though it shouldn't normally be. So obviously broken this high here, but the main high we want to see broken is this one, right? No, oh shit, that is cheap. Okay then. EG rallied up, so EG would have tapped in now as well. So now we find ourselves in a oh so weird position of being in EG shorts and EU longs. So I'm not actually in EG, so it's calm. But can you take us through that long position and what made you place it? Yeah, no worries. Boys, let's get 10k likes in here, boys, and I'll do a full breakdown of this trade. A full breakdown from start to finish. What's the DXY doing? Nice, right. Starting to move down off this order block. We want it, as I said, to start breaking these actual significant lows. So if the DXY can break this low, I'll be happy. Yeah, it says the pair names down there, bro. This is DXY. I want a decent 15-minute close as well. I want a good 15-minute close. $99%, huh? Oh, it's funny. At least you put your nuts on the line, though. 5-minute shift from now to long on GU. Let's have a look at GU. Right, nice. How long we got to the 15-minute? We got about 7.5 minutes left of this 15-minute. If we can get a nice bearish close, a big bearish candle to follow, then yeah, we're laughing. We got a bit of a minute left. Do you think EU will take prior day high? Strong daily close yesterday. I don't think it will go all the way to prior day high. I'm bearish on EU overall. We're just looking at a retracement trade right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take that EU trade. Let's open Discord again quickly. Why does recommend the hardest word to ever spell? No happy endings unless fairy tales complete. GU doing what EU was supposed to do. Let's have a look at GU. Yeah, I mean GU we're filling, but GU's just. I mean, we can see by EG what's going on with GU anyway. But we can see the pound's just weak in and of itself. It's not the dollar really pushing it up or anything. A lot of people saying EU shorts. Let me do the poll again. So I'm gonna do the poll again. Are you bullish or bearish on EU? So on EU, smiley face if you think it's up. Sad face if you think it's down. Smiley face up. Sad face down. Alright, I'm gonna do a poll. Let's see what everyone's thinking. You gotta click the thing. Click the thing, boys, where it says the poll. Just click the face and it puts it. Okay. We are, okay, majority of people think we're going long right now, compared to last time. Last time was about 50-50, now we've got about 20 odd people. YouTube as well, saying bullish. Yeah, 25 to 7. 26 to 7. A large amount of people are saying bullish. By the way, boys, your vote don't count if you just type the emoji. You got to click this bit there where it actually has the thing. For the poll. 26. What about EG now? I would 27 to 7. So we have the vast majority of people, pretty much 5 to 1 ratio of people think we're bullish to bearish, which is interesting. Okay, and I've just got banned. Fuck you, man. How? How the fuck did I just get banned, YouTube, bro? It's better annoying on a Friday as well. Three days, bro. That's a joke.
Yes, boys. Beautiful things don't ask for.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit, guys. That's absolute bullshit. Should I go live on a different account, or should I just... Or should I just stay on YouTube? Oh, what? You've received... The first one, the next violation will result in a strike. You've received a strike on your account for violating our community guidelines. You've received multiple strikes on your account for violating community guidelines. Another similar violation could result in a ban. Oh, well done, YouTube, you fucking useless cunts. Useless cunts. Useless cunts over on that app, I tell you what. Apps. How the fuck did I expect anyone? This is why everyone who streams on YouTube is fucking gay, bro. This is why everyone who streams on TikTok is fucking gay. Has anyone else noticed that? Everyone who streams on TikTok is fucking gay. And does the gayest live streams. I think we all know why. Because they fucking ban anyone that's actually good on the platform. They'll just fucking straight up ban, which is fucking shit. Shit from them, not gonna lie. Very shit from them. Now they've got an app for the gays. That's fucking AIDS, bruv. Fuck that shit. Fucking bullshit, that is. They better appeal that, bruv. I swear to fucking God, because that is bullshit. I didn't even say nothing, man.
So someone said, what?
It's number one bullshit. I don't even want to go back live, bruv. Live rewards received. Oh, so you give me my fucking diamonds, you fuck. We'll do a video quickly, I think. Come on, we'll just start on YouTube instead. Okay. Might look better if I do it like this, actually. With a chart in the background, would that look better? Maybe, maybe not. No, it looks worse. Shit. Boys, I've just been banned off TikTok Live, so come through to the YouTube Live and make sure you follow me on Instagram and get in my Discord so you can follow my backup account when I go live next week. Just been banned off TikTok Live, so come through to the YouTube Live and make sure you follow me on Instagram and get in my Discord
So you can follow my backup account when I go live next week.
Let's put that up.
Boys, I've just been banned off TikTok live.
It's calm though. What you saying, Adrian? How you doing, bro? Bro, I want to add a photo. How do I do that? Come on, bro. Man, I don't want a fucking template, bro. Please. Please, fuck off. Stickers? Can I add a sticker that isn't retarded? No. Oh, I can. Sick. Sick. Why is it muted? Why would I want to mute a video I was talking throughout the whole thing? Right, yeah, this is probably going to stop loss now by the looks of this momentum. Which is annoying, but that's what he said, boys. It is Friday. You got to fucking firm it. Fuck's sake, boys. I took the wrong trade again. Fuck's sake. To be fair, I took the right trade yesterday. EG yesterday got absolutely cooked. So if we get cooked today, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, this is going to lose. This trade's going to stop loss. It's annoying because I did send this into the signals, boys, but we did set as a riskier one, so take it at your own peril. We're very much within this order block now, so when you get encroached this far into an order block, you normally expect it to be rejected. It's not normally coming into like 70% of an order block. We'll wait and see for it though. Bruv, stop adding the fucking filter, man. Go away. Holy shit. Fuck off. Fucker. Absolute fucker. Let me update the Discord with that one. Oh, mate, that's proper fucking pissed me off, man. Not the trade, the fact of getting banned, bro. I'm lagging so hard, bro. What the fuck? Oh man, that's proper demotivated me, man. That's proper pissed me off. Proper pissed me off. AG ripped, yeah, trust. And that's another reminder not to trade Fridays, yeah, literally. Looks like we're coming up to here. It was a risky trade. I mean, it was against trend. And it was a Friday, so you can't be too mad. If you take it, you take it. You know the risks you're getting yourself into. Man, it's just annoying we got banned off TikTok, bruv. Like, for what reason, man? Literally, for what fucking reason, you cunt. Oh, so you make it shit to even post a fucking video, bro. They even let me put a caption on. Did not even let me add a caption. Oh, bro, your app is so fucking shit, TikTok. If anyone from TikTok's watching this, honestly, your app sucks. Literally sucks. Your app sucks bad. Unless you accept my appeal. Ah, what a shit day. What a shitty day. Why TikTok keep banning you? I don't know, bro. I've honestly got no clue. No idea. No idea, mate. It's if I was a drag queen or something, I'd be allowed on there. If I was being a nonce on there, I'd be allowed. If I was moving to girls on there, I'd be allowed. If I was selling makeup, I'd be allowed. If I was doing anything on there, I'd be allowed. Unless that thing involves like you improving as a person or like getting better. I'm telling you, TikTok is a massive psyop app, bro. That it's literally been made to kill and absolutely fucking destroy our minds, mate. That's why whenever there's anything on there that's somewhat beneficial, it gets banned. Think about anyone on TikTok who's ever like tries to help, they get banned. They get banned. Think of anyone, bro, who actually posts on there and tries to help and isn't just AIDS. Like Bevo. Has Bevo ever been banned? Bevo literally posts porn, promotes porn. His girlfriend is a porn star, promotes porn on his page and on her page. Never been banned. He's absolute munter of a missus. His absolute geezer centre back. Absolute Squidward of a missus. Promoting porn to children. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Bevo promoting porn to children. The ugliest man ever. Ugliest man to ever set foot on the planet. Oh no, that's fine. Go on, advertise all your porn in the world or everything you want. But as soon as you start trading, oh no, now we've got guidelines. Now, you got to stick to these guidelines now. Oh, it matters now. You got to stick to them now. Honestly, man, it's a fucking joke, bro. It's a fucking big old joke. Big old joke. Bun him off with the TikTok, mate. Don't blame you. Bear fucked me off, man, that has. Genuinely fucked me right off. Right off. I'm going to call it a day, though, boys. We'll be live on New York. We'll follow New York on the Cahoots. Tate is banned from TikTok. There we go. Unpopular opinion, TikTok is the Matrix. It is the fucking Matrix, man. There's no doubt about it. Like I said, Tate's got banned, but, mate, anyone you can think of who's shit for your mind. I bet Bonnie Blue's got a fucking account on there. I bet Lily Phillips has got a fucking account. Wouldn't put that past anyone. Let's have a look. She's disgusting, by the way, as well. She's got an account. She has got a TikTok account with 260k followers and a link to fucking OnlyFans in her bio. And she gets 50, look at the views, 15 million views. Look at this shit. So let me just comment. Kill yourself, please. There we go. So what I'm saying though, boys, 260,000 followers posting porn. I have 5k followers posting trading, and this slut gets not banned, and I do. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. 10, 20s on your titty, bitch. You take your girl. Oh, mate, she's fucking disgusting. Does Bonnie Blue have one as well? I bet she fucking has one as well. Oh, yeah, and guys, would you believe it? Bonnie Blue, who again posts porn, and not only porn, she posts porn aimed at children, filmed with near enough children, and makes the title barely legal and shit like that, and fucking all of this shit. Did you just say Squidward of a missus? Yeah, bro, she fucking looks like it.
Okay, so what is the most amount of men you've taken in one day?
Bro, how is this allowed? Look.
So what is the most amount of men you've taken in one day?
Honestly, I think it was maybe like 12. I did like a 12-guy gangbang.
And this is allowed, bro. This is fucking allowed. She posts daily, and the link in her bio is a fucking OnlyFans again. It makes no sense, TikTok. It really doesn't. Look.
Okay, so what is the most amount of men?
Let me just scroll through and give you a genuine consensus of what she posts on there.
Honestly, I've many of people that or like sometimes people they aren't the best looking. Like I just want to be able to see you in the corner. Like I want to be on my back, see you in the corner, and like that'll make it so I don't need. Okay, but I brought you something. Oh, okay. I'm gonna teach you. I want.
The thing about Bonnie is.
What is a red flag?
What is a red flag? I wonder. Maybe being a prostitute, Bonnie Blue, you silly fucking bitch. I need to stop being so rude, to be fair. But it's true, bruv. I don't give a fuck. The thing is, boys, this is actually so wrong. Like, genuinely now. This app is for fucking children, bro. I know you, man, all have cousins out there who are like 10, 11 years old on TikTok. And they allow this shit. Listen, boys. Let me... Hang on. Boys, when I'm Prime Minister of the UK in the next 5 years, when I achieve Prime Minister status of the UK, anyone like this who posts over 18 content on an app for under 18s is going in jail. No trial, no nothing. We come to your house, grab you by your ankles and just fucking chuck you in jail. That's what we do. You lost me money, lads. Don't forget that part. You lost yourself money, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's another bullshit statement. People like this as well. FK Wealth Group. Now, this pussyhole needs to be thrown in jail as well. And I'll tell you why this dickhead needs to be thrown in jail. Because you lost me money. Don't forget that. But if he made money, he would be like, oh yeah, I made money. Grow a pair of balls, bro. You should not be trading, innit? You should not be trading if you're like, oh, you lost me money. Oh, you lost. Cry about it, bro. Cry about it. Cry about it some more. I love seeing it. Do you know what I mean? You lost yourself money, bro. Do you know how stupid that is? It's like going into a casino, someone going, oh, I reckon it's going to be black. You put your money on black and it's red, going, you lost me money. No, they fucking didn't. You're the one who put the bet on. You placed it. You weighed up the options. You didn't learn to trade yourself. You come on my live and copied me. I didn't tell you to copy me. You copied me. I did not never once say copy me. You in your own head saw me trading and thought, oh yeah, I'm going to copy this guy. I'm going to copy this guy. And then when the trade loses, you go, oh, you lost me money. No, you fucking lost yourself money. You didn't even ask. You haven't even put a single comment in the whole live. You haven't commented once. No, you haven't commented once since the start of the whole live. Bro, grow up. Literally grow up and keep crying. Yeah, these people like this is going to get thrown in jail. Bonnie Blue. Anyone who promotes over 18 content to apps for under 18 is getting thrown straight to the pits. Another thing I'm going to be introducing is if you get stopped out by less than 1 pip, then you legally stay in the trade. So, for example, here, it was we had a 9 pip stop loss. Yeah, we had a 9 pip stop loss, which just about fucked us. So legally, when I'm Prime Minister, you'll stay in with a higher stop loss. Legally, by law as well, so. No, he did. I should ban him from the live for that, to be fair, for being such a bitch. Mate, TikTok, honestly, it doesn't make any sense. He's crashing out. Nah, bro, I've got to crash out because it's just a fucking joke. But honestly, bro, imagine Bonnie Blue. Who else? Do you reckon Adolf Hitler's got a fucking TikTok account? If he posted OnlyFans content, he would. And he would not get banned.
Sorry, baby, I'm in my 20s. So I'm going to be a famous influencer by the end of this year.
Alright, guys.
Best live of the week. Now Bride's on is the one doing the banning. Yeah, for real, bro. The tables have fucking turned. Now what? Now what? Best live of the week. Do you know what I mean, Daniel? Like, bro, it's people like that are just not going to make it. Certain people you look at and just think not going to make it. FK Wealth Group not going to make it. See you in Greg's in 2 years. Unless you sort out that psychology of yours. If you want to sort out your psychology and grow some balls, which you actually need in order to make money from the markets, then just drop a little comment and we can help you out. But doesn't seem like the type that would actually want to help himself. Dumb TikTok, sorry ass. Bro, I should do, but the thing is, it's bare good for the FYP and stuff like that. So it's fucking annoying. You sort of have to use it. You sort of bare have to, which is shit, I know, but... Did he say, see you in Greg's? Yeah, yeah. See you in fucking Greg's, man. Oh, mate. Oh. Had to crash out there. It was valid. Let me look at fucking Bevo's page as well while I'm at it. While I'm on a rampage. Let's have a look at this bastard, Bevo. Bevo, what is fucking Bevo? I'm a little fucking bastard.
You know the rules date night. I can't tell you who, but you know the rules. Special woman and all that. We're at Leon C.
We're at Leon C. Do you know, boys, Leon C is like bare close to... Well, no, it's not. Leon C is a shithole. So it's not that close to me. But I could go to the estuary in Leon C, find out the table where Bevo ate at and just piss all over it. I don't know why I'd do that, because he wouldn't actually end up sitting on it, because he's already been, but just thinking out loud here. FK Wealth, if you can trade better by yourself. Yeah, that's it. Bro, you literally said that this is a W for sure, and I blew a 200 count. Don't you feel bad? No, I don't feel bad one bit, bro. Not one iota of me feels bad for you. Not 1 ounce of me feels bad for you. What, bro, you literally said that this is a W for sure, like... No one... Do you not think, bro, everyone in this live is saying something for a reason. You can't blow an account and blame someone else. What? So if the account passed, then it'd be all on me. So what's even the point of you having an account? You literally said that this is a W for sure, and I blew it. I'm glad you blew that 200k account. Just taught you a very valuable lesson there. For a start, you haven't listened to a word I've said. You haven't listened to what? Because if you was listening, you would have heard me say, this is a very risky trade. Only take it. Bro, I literally said out my own mouth, I said, I wouldn't take this on a 200k account. I wouldn't take... Do you know what I mean? I literally said, I wouldn't take this on a 200k account. I'm not risking 2 grand on this trade. I'm placing this on a smaller account. I wouldn't put this on an ACG 200k or an FTMO 200k. I wouldn't do it because it's against trend and it's Friday. So if you do want to place it, I'd place it on a smaller account, a more expendable account. My exact words was expendable, an expendable account. I have an account that's expendable. You clearly don't. You've clearly took a really risky trade that you've copied off a random person on YouTube, placed it on your 200k account, and you're looking for free money. You think, this is what you think. You think I can put zero work in and get there. Bro, no problem. Shit happens. Mate, the thing is, we're trying to help you. Because you can't expect to put in zero work, come on some random guy's live, copy their trade, not even listen to the analysis, not listen to the bias, not listen to anything, just blindly, oh, there it is, I'm going to place it. I'm like 800k funded. I didn't put this on a 200k, I had this on a 50k. You risked 4 times as much as me, and I'm probably 10 times as funded. Like, there's no such thing as a free meal in trading. You're looking for something for free, which is why you've got cooked. Exactly why you can't just go on live and copy someone's thing, you know what I mean? He's a rage baiter. Yeah, I know, but it's quite funny. The thing is, anyway, man, it's like... It is a good lesson in general. Like, you're never going to do well off doing that, off copying someone off live. You'll never, ever can just do that. If you're watching someone on live, like, if you're watching me on live, boys, ask questions. Like, ask about the charts. Build your own knowledge. Like, build your mind. Build your knowledge. There's no point just... If I say buy, you buy. Or if I say sell, you sell. Because you're never going to get... to that level. You're never going to be self-sufficient. You're never going to... You may pass an account of 1 or 2 trades, but are you going to get consistent payouts? Are you going to be able to quit your job? Somebody unleashed a beast from Lou. Bro, that TikTok done it for me. But do you know what I mean? You're never going to be able to do that off copying. You need to watch the live, but learn. Like everyone else in here, what they're doing, they're asking questions. If you look throughout the whole live, people are asking questions. Many people ask, are you taking EU? Are you taking EG? And I would have answered and said, oh, take it for this reason or don't take it for this reason. So you need to actually learn and not just copy. That's a really important thing. He's rage baiting you. Yeah, he probably is, but I want to rage. I'm angry, so I sort of need someone to rage bait me. I don't think he is rage baiting either. I don't know. I don't think he's actually rage baiting. I think he's actually being serious, but... So I took a 4% risk. Okay, he's definitely rage baiting. 4% risk, bro. This guy's crazy, bro. %4 risk. Okay, there's no way. 4% has never recommended you melon. Yeah, he's definitely baiting. He's definitely rage baiting. Look, mate, don't explain shit to them. 90% of people who make those comments that will never make it in the industry. That's it. They'll never make it. Well, he's rage baiting anyway. Now that's just, now that shit is moving, bro. I can't tell if you got heavy ADHD or if you're rage baiting. But yeah, to be fair, boys, I'm probably gonna jump off now. The market's not really doing too much. I had that EG, as I said. I know we was raging out earlier, but I wasn't really mad at the position. I was more mad at just TikTok banning me for no reason and allowing porn stars to actively promote porn to children on their platform. Which probably speaks more for 2025 as a whole as it does for TikTok as an app. But I digress. The main thing I was annoyed at was the live ban. This trade in general, I'm not really that annoyed at it. Because as I said, I knew it was risky. I knew it was against trend and I knew it was Friday. So I risked it on a smaller account. And I was willing to take that risk. And it backfired. No, I'm joking. But it did backfire. And I lost the trade. But I calculated my options and I took the trade based on that. I didn't place it on a 200k live account to get myself blowing away some profits that I've already made. So profits have been secured this week. And if I want to take a risk, I have to take a risk. And I've got to firm that to the chest. We got stopped out tinily. So our actual, it was actually 9 pips. So I'll show you where we actually were. So the main thing I just want to see now is us actually running through to TP. Because if I can get stopped out by a tiniest bit and then hit TP, I've got more good out of the trade than bad. I know that I've actually got the bias right. I've got it correct. I've got the execution correct. It's just the stop loss size is a bit big, or really it's just unlucky. If you're stopped out by 1 pip, there's little you can do. Like when people message me sometimes and they're like, "Oh, I got stopped out by this. Like I got stopped out of this trade. What can I do to make it better?" Sometimes I'm like, "Bro, you got stopped out by like half a pip. You're just unlucky. Like don't change masses of your trading because you got stopped out by a tiny bit. You know what I mean?" How is bro streaming while not signed into YouTube? Oh shit, is it? Listen, bro, there's levels of this. Morning from South Africa. Is it safe? Go short on gold. We'll have a look at gold in a sec, bro. Do you think EG will continue down? It depends if GU starts moving as well. Potentially. Yeah, I do think we will. I don't really see too many upside objectives. We haven't tapped into anything. This is the only thing. We've completed the CRT. We had CRT low here, CRT high. So we've completed this and now we're moving down. But we haven't really got too much of a target. Mainly the daily to open. I don't know. So again, this is a risky one because there's not really much to aim for other than the Asia low. Beneath that, not much really rests there. So just let me know what you're saying about GJ, please, mate, before you go, if you can. I'm looking to get into a long if it comes into the FEG below. Me personally, I personally wouldn't, because I'm looking at this 4-hour imbalance here as a whole. So I'm looking at, in terms, we've got a low there, high here. So if we're looking at POIs within this leg to go long from, the POI for me is going to be this imbalance here. As you can see, that imbalance there. And just resting above it, we have a high liquidity point, a high probability liquidity point, which is the Asia low. So what I'd ideally be wanting to see is the Asia low swept into our fair value gap and then go long. Doesn't mean to say that we're necessarily definitely going to do that. We may go long off here, but I think it'd be the better bet to wait for this. And then you never know, we may even get the London session and the start of New York sell off. And by the time you actually trade in New York, it's here anyway. So I'd wait and see. And timing's going to be a big thing. You want the move to happen at like 1:30. So if it's like 11 or 12 and price is already here, you'd probably think, well, it's not going to happen because we're probably going to move down till 1:30 and then we're going to have the move. So timing's a big thing. Remember where you are at the certain times. Thank you, bro. I'm out on EU. Thank you, bro. I'm out on EU in blues. Thank you, mate. No worries, mate. No stressing. Inshallah, my lord. Inshallah. Is this like a turtle suit? Yeah, turtle suit's mainly liquidity grab, bro. CRT, that's all it really is. So yeah, you would say so. Oh, mate. I'm still in EU trade. I didn't get wicked out. Alright, better people are actually still in EU. Hopefully fucking people on the Discord are still in EU. as I said, boys, got to firm these type of things. And yeah, don't think I was crashing out over the charts. I was crashing out over TikTok, not the fucking charts. But charts is what it is. Like we said, boys, what I'm mainly happy about is we assessed the risk and we took that risk. And look, it wasn't a retarded trade either. It was a sensible trade. It was just, as I said, stopped us out by literally, like, what is it? It's going to be something fucking ridiculous. Yeah. 0.1 pip. So a tenth of a pip is the difference between us being like only on a 500k account. So like 500 quid up right now, or 500k in the red. Well, 500k, £500 up right now, or £500 down. So if this hits TP, I would have been about 1.2k in the blues. Right now I'm 500 in the reds on that little account, so that's fine. As I said, we had that EG which paid mainly, which we did have on live yesterday. That EG would have tapped in again. I don't know if anyone had that replaced. But to be fair, it's actually kind of nice. It taps into this order block as well. Another quick question. How comes you know it wasn't going to come into the low FUG on EU? Just based on order flow, bro. Like, if it was to come in EU, bear in mind, this is quite a big retracement we actually had. So from this low to this high, what did we actually do? So we came up to here, and then we retraced down to here. So we did actually have a retracement. So if we wanted to retrace into this, I think we would have done it before making a new high. But the fact that we actually made a new high after doing that tells me the retracement is only going to be to here and then back. It's not going to be all the way down, because if we wanted to do that, we would have done it here anyway. Like the range was from low to high 36 pips, and we retraced approximately 16 pips, so almost a 50% retracement, just under. And if you look at it on the 2 minute, you probably see that a bit more defined. But yeah, you can see the leg here. Leg up, retracement, and then leg up. So I thought if we wanted to fill this, we would have done so here, and we didn't. So price is clearly happy with it. So therefore, I'm going to go off this order block here, which is what we went off. But yeah, just got unlucky. Just got unlucky on that one. No two ways about it, really. Is what it is. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off now. We are doing a stream within the Discord for the New York session, so make sure you're there for that. Appreciate you all tuning in. Appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, and likes, comments, subscribes. That's it, subscribes and shares. I'll be back live Monday, same thing, cooking. Obviously, be there for New York session though, because we're still going to be live. But next week we cook even harder than this week. We got, I won't say we got cooked today. We took a minor L today. All right, a minor L today. We took a fat dub yesterday. So fat dub yesterday. We got a fat dub on Monday as well, and a minor dub on Tuesday. So we had fat dub Monday, minor dub Tuesday, fat dub yesterday, minor L today. So that's calm. We firm it, we move on. We're going to be back even stronger next week, boys, and we're going to absolutely kill it. If you want to get in a mentorship or signals ready for next week, let me know, and I'll get you in there ASAP. If not, boys, we're going to be doing a giveaway on Kahoot. So get in the Discord, and we're going to be doing a... Oh, shit, we're lagging. So that's calm, we firm it, we move on. We're going to be back even stronger next week, boys. We're going to have to fuck that. Appreciate you all tuning in. Appreciate all the likes, comments. Didn't, so price is clearly happy with it. So therefore, I'm going to go off this order block here, which is what we went off. But yeah, just got unlucky. Just got unlucky on that one. No two ways about it. Oh shit, yeah, it was better lagging at one point. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, all I was doing, I was just drawing on this leg here. And the retracement, and then that leg, and then the retracement, and then... So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking for, what we was looking for. Anyway, boys, appreciate you tuning in. And we'll come back even stronger next week. And I'll see you for the New York Live, last one of the week. We'll get it done, we'll get it smashed out. And I'll see you in a bit, boys. Appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.